So everyone's saying TSNA. What is TSNA?
See, so they are called tobacco-specific nitrosamines. Every plant has certain compounds in it. Tobacco plant has TSNAs, tobacco-specific nitrosamines. Now, these nitrosamines, which are inherently present in a tobacco plant, have been identified to be cancerous. So what causes cancer from use of tobacco are the TSNAs. Now, there are hundreds of varieties of tobacco plants. Some of them have high TSNAs. Some of them have low TSNAs. I think you can also genetically modify them. For SNUS, they pick plant varieties which are high in nicotine content but low in TSNAs. So right from the selection of the plant, you can control the amount of harm the end product will cause.
So Nihar, is there a process behind how you remove these TSNAs from SNUS?
You just need to select the tobacco which has low amount of TSNAs, and the pasteurization process that the snus goes through kills the bacteria that enhances the regrowth of TSNAs in the product, which is why snus is pasteurized compared to fermentation of Indian tobacco. Pasteurization is basically steam heating the tobacco. You pasteurize your milk as well, so it's the same process. Pasteurization helps to kill all the bacteria that may give growth to TSNA levels. So you heat the tobacco for a certain period of time, like 3 hours or 24 hours or 18 hours, depends on the product that you're making. And, you control the moisture levels and you kill off all the bacteria and from the product. After the first two steps, the product turns out to be safer, and you control all the ingredients and the chemicals that goes into the product.
So are all your products only tobacco based, or do you have things which are nicotine pouches or something like that?
Right. So, there are types of snus. There are white dry snus, and there's a new product which has just entered the market like 3 or 4 years back. It's called the all white snus. So that is completely tobacco free, but it still has nicotine in it. Right. So anybody who wants to enjoy a tobacco free experience would opt for a nicotine pouch or an all white snus.
So you mean to say this is like a filter candy pouch, but it has no tobacco in it, but it has nicotine in it?
Yes.
So a user can get his nicotine and not have tobacco. The USFDA, for the first time, has given a modified risk approval to snus, which means that snus will become the first product in US which can make a claim that it is less harmful than smoking. You talk about harm reduction. What is the level of harm reduction? And what kind of evidence is there for this harm reduction?
Every year there's research that is published, and there are a lot of studies that are being made on snus because it has a lot of history. And the Swedish guys have been using this product since over 200 years now. And the oral cancer rates are not as high as any other country. If you go to America, the US, they've secured, they gave an MRTP status to snus, which is minimum risk tobacco product. And if USFDA has given it, they have gone through a lot of reports, a lot of data, a lot of scientific research behind the product. And one of the reasons why it is less harmful is because it has no combustion. It's considered to be about 95 to 96% less harmful than smoking a cigarette.